Hold on a second. Go back, dude. Yes, dude. Look at this guy watching you.
Like, and if we're talking about the Avengers, real quick, if you say I'm the Hulk, this is going to be the shortest podcast of all time. If I don't hear from Luke for a long time, I just assume he's in Africa
Probably
somewhere.
in Africa somewhere, you know, some other country, you know.
Hey, what's up? How you doing? Welcome to another episode of Creative Chaos. My name is Hunter Ezell, and we are live to the power of the internet in Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Today, I have two very special guests that I hold very close to my heart. Two guys that literally, they were there on one of the biggest days of my life. They filmed my wedding. They both have their own wedding videography businesses. They go all over the world. They have been all over the country with me. Well, one of these guys has. I haven't had one of the other guys with me yet. But anyways, I'm so happy to have Scott Carroll and Luke Metzger on the podcast today. These are my brothers. What's up?
What's up?
I practiced for this on my drive here. It's quite simple. I get invited to the Creative Chaos podcast. I iron my best white shirt. I drive an hour and a half to Hoptown. I participate. That is it.
Who said that before? I don't know who said that before. Wow, that's pretty sweet.
Dude, this is
It's
crazy.
an original.
Oh my God.
We're honored, man.
Well,
Thanks for
dude,
having us, man.
It's so freaking awesome. You know, my idea to have this podcast come out of our Instagram lives that we would do
Dude.
together. You know, for the longest time, I grew up under this mentality that everybody in the wedding industry was in competition together. Like they were all fighting for the spot.
Mm-hmm.
And with y'all, it's just been different, you know? Like literally, like I'll never forget talking with Luke. I was like, oh my God, like what's Scott Carroll like? Do you
Dude, I
remember
remember
that?
we met up at Starbucks. Yeah,
met up at
and I feel like
Starbucks,
half
and
the
I was like-
conversation was about Scott. I was
was
like,
like,
dude,
what's
you just
Scott
reach out
What
to
did
like?
you
him.
say about me?
I was
Right.
like, what's Scott like? Like his work is just absolutely nuts. And it's just cool, dude. Like I really have like looked up to both of you whenever it comes
Dude.
to like the wedding industry and stuff. And it's just super cool that we have this relationship.
Yeah.
Man, dude, we're proud of you. I mean, just
I'm
look
proud
at
of
this.
you going
look at
going
this,
to
man.
what? Scotland, Ireland?
One of those places, yeah. This
I
is
can't
cool,
tell
man.
them apart.
This is
but-
cool to see what you built out of this, man. Like
It's-
we've kind of seen your growth from day one, really.
Well, it's just awesome that I'm able to call y'all friends. We
Dude,
have a
yeah.
we have a group chat called the Wedding Avengers. All right, who's who though? Like,
don't know.
and
I
if
know,
we're
I think
talking
about
about the
that.
Avengers, real quick, if you say I'm the Hulk, this is going to be the shortest podcast of all time.
You're the Hulk.
All right, bye,
See ya.
dude. No, that's crazy. I'd say
You named it.
yeah,
You did
I
name it.
I did, and then one of y'all put the group photo.
I put
up.
the group photo up.
Did
You're
put that
Iron
on
Man.
there? Yeah,
I'm Iron Man.
I can see that. I can see that.
You're probably
Captain America.
Thor.
Thor. I'll take it. I'll take
I was
it.
gonna say Captain America, but
Captain
Captain-
America. Yeah, then I'll be Thor. I'll be Thor.
What can I say?
Mighty God of Thunder.
What can I say?
But
I
you
don't
know,
have- go ahead.
no, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't have Iron Man's personality.
It just depends on what
Depends
part
on
of
the
the
day.
cinematic universe.
It does, yeah, that's right. That's
what
true.
part of it? But dude, me and so Luke filmed my wedding, and he was like, "Hey,
Crazy.
Scott's gonna be there." I was like, "No way, this would be crazy." But Luke and I, we filmed a wedding out in Joshua Tree for one of my good buddies, Tyler Braden. That was our first ever People magazine published wedding.
Dude, I forgot about that.
Crazy.
That's a big deal.
Tyler Braden married a photographer, Marissa, freaking incredible photographer. She shoots for Brantley Gilbert. We actually saw her. I saw her shooting. Brantley Gilbert was opening up for Nickelback.
Dude, no way.
And we were waiting. Jelly Roll just wrapped up a song with Brantley Gilbert. It was nuts. Anytime you go to Nashville, you're gonna see like no telling who you're gonna see, right? And dude, I was like, there's a person running around on stage with a camera that looks just like Marissa. And I texted her that night. She didn't respond to the next day. She was like, "How did you realize that was me?" I said, "I just know." I was like, holy crap, shooting around Nickelback is insane.
Dude, Joshua Tree, I think my favorite moment from the whole wedding was, I've told Scott this before, when we showed up to the like Airbnb, we like go through the desert and I'm like, I know Hunter pretty well. That was before your wedding, right?
Mm-hmm.
I thought I knew Hunter pretty well. But when I show up and I like get in this rental car, And Hunter's like, all right, we're going to head to the wedding today. So we're like on our way.
You thought I was
We're
trying to kill
going
you.
on a dirt road. And I'm like, I mean, I think I know Hunter pretty well, but I don't know if I know him that well, to feel like
This
totally
Airbnb
safe.
was out in the middle
So
of nowhere.
we pull onto a dirt road, right? And I'm
Yes.
like, I'm pretty sure I know Hunter, but I don't know if I actually like really know Hunter. So we show up at this Airbnb in the middle of the desert, and we didn't see any other people really.
Dude,
So we get out, and I'm like, Hunter could be anybody at this point.
My
Hunter could
favorite
be
thing
somebody
that I do
else.
in this podcast is I'm literally going to put a bunch of footage of this wedding, like right here, so you can see what we're talking about.
Hunter, you walk up to the father of the bride, and you're like, first person we see, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, hey, how are you guys doing? And you go, bro, where's your daughter? And I was like, I followed behind
That's
you.
the experience,
Dude,
bro.
I followed behind you,
part of
and
the-
I looked at the father. I was like, hi, I'm the assistant. I'm Luke. Nice to meet
Hi,
you.
I'm
don't
Luke.
don't
Yeah.
mind him.
Oh my god, dude!
But, dude, that was a good day.
So fun. It was out in 29 Palms. You know about 29 Palms, California? It's like
Super cool.
where they do like military like training out there. It's like prime. Like my buddy Taylor, we talked about him on a couple episodes ago. He was stationed out there for a very long time, and I'm talking. This looks like the Middle East, and there's just an Airbnb out there. We pulled up. I was like,
Dang.
And that's where the wedding was too.
yeah.
Was at the Airbnb.
The wedding was at the Airbnb.
It was
and then we
like
went
a
to
one-stop
Joshua
shop.
Tree. We went to
One-stop
Joshua
shop,
Tree
yeah.
after that. It was nuts. Oh my god! But but the funniest part about that, I'm surprised you said that was your favorite moment of the whole trip because I took Luke to.
Okay, let's rewind for a second. The days before that, we went to
Universal the day before the wedding,
And
and
then
we
the
went
day
to
after
Disneyland
Universal.
after. And then I took him to a fries spot called Mr. Fries Man.
Dude, I think I'm still
and-
recovering from that.
He was like, hold on, I gotta call my dad. He was like, Dad, look at these fries.
Hey, Dad, I'm way out here in California with Hunter Ezell. He goes, who? I said, you're about to find out.
I go, what's up, dog? Dude, crazy. So how's y'all's wedding year been going for you?
Good.
Mhm.
Busy. It's been,
Yeah.
it was a little slower last
Yeah.
couple of years. Not
Yeah.
like super slow, but
Yeah.
this year's a little bit more weddings.
Making it
But
happen.
yeah, loving it.
We're in the middle of busy season right now. So it seems like there's a summer busy season, a fall busy season, not really a winter
Yeah.
busy season, but it's going great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to have a little breather every now and then.
Baby, I tell you, I'm getting to the point now. I'm like, I need to quit booking in the summertime.
Yeah.
I ain't built for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sweating to death.
It's rough in Kentucky.
I pray for the
South.
rain. Everybody's like, don't bless the rains in Hopkinsville no more. You bless them in Africa, but not here. But my God, dude, it's just nuts. I love seeing how far all of my friends have come and how, the things that they do.
Mhm.
I saw Justin and Josiah from Sam Coma World.
Did ya?
No
They
way.
did you see on Instagram? They did a wedding where Natasha Bedingfield showed up.
Dude,
Mm-mm.
what?
Yes.
That's cool.
What is that song? It's like
Pocket full of sunshine.
yeah, that one and the other song. What's the other song?
Oh yeah. What?
Da, 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 da,
Scott used that in his last wedding film.
But
Remember, I
anyways,
just listened to 80s music. so
okay,
I-
that's right.
He's an
Mr.
80s man.
Mr. I don't own Spotify or Apple Music. That's crazy. But dude, it's just like I love seeing how far everybody comes, especially from this area. A lot of people will say all the time that the wedding industry is one of the most oversaturated markets in the entire world, and to an extent, I agree. But it's also full of the most hardworking people in the world.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they see the price tag and they immediately jump to the fact like, oh, you're just coming and showing up. I'm like, dog, I have to relive your wedding for a very long time. Trust me. But I do it with a smile on my face. Logan will come into the room and I'll just be like, she's like, what's wrong with
She
you?
reads the smile.
She's like, okay, I'll leave you alone. But,
Dude, you've been all over too. I feel like every time I look at your Instagram, you're like in another country or
it's,
booking some exotic place.
Well,
In our
think-
group chat, it's like one of my favorite things is for your name to come up and you're like, bro, in all caps, you're not going to believe what I just booked.
stop. That's so funny.
And I'm like, all right, what country this time? You know?
One of my favorite things about Luke is that if I don't hear from Luke for a long time, I just assume he's in Africa
Probably in
somewhere.
Africa
Yeah.
somewhere, some other
Good
country.
Lord, I'll
you
never.
know.
It's just crazy.
You never
So-
hear from me again. Probably last place I was in Africa.
Bless your heart. So whenever you go out there, what's it like?
Dude, it's so humbling to go to another place like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think I was raised in a pretty comfortable life, but once I got to another country, I realized that there are people who are genuinely so happy who have so little, you know?
And for most of these kids, I love how you were so serious, and I'm about to be all like, and for most kids, you're the first white person they've ever met.
Dude, no lie. I'm the first white person
That's
that most
crazy.
of these villages have seen.
So whenever you go out there, though, do you go to a new one every time?
This last trip was our third trip out there, and so we've kind of returned to some of the same places. But it is pretty obvious when I go that I am the only white person they've seen, maybe ever.
What do you think they'd think about me? I was thinking about that a couple days ago. I was like, they'd probably be like, just like start tapping
They'd make a
me.
throne for you.
Dude, I'll say
probably.
this. So the last trip we were on, we broke down in a village, and I get out of the car, and I'm like handing candy out to the kids, and this guy walks by, and I was like, "Hey man, you want a piece of candy?" So I gave him a piece of candy. He dropped the candy on the ground and got down on all fours and bowed down to me in the dirt road. And I was like, "Dude, do you mind if I get a selfie with you real quick?" No, I didn't say that, but I was just like, "Dude, like I'm just like you, man. Like, please don't do that." So you ask what it's like to go to another place, and honestly, man, it's so humbling.
It's a world different than ours.
Yeah, dude, for sure, completely
That's
different.
Crazy. I don't know. I was at I still work at our church part time and stuff like that, and I saw the missions director yesterday. We got to talking and everything like that. And I was like, "Hey, you got any mission trips coming up within the next year?" Because they did one a couple years ago. And I was supposed to go to Paris. I really wanted to go to Paris. Well, they ended up changing like COVID travel restrictions and stuff like that. They ended up like soft locking down Paris again. So we didn't get to go at the time. And then of course I was booked for a wedding the weekend they actually went. And I was like, "You got anything coming up?" And she was telling me that they're thinking about going to like Cambodia or something. And I would love to go.
Dude, you should go. You should totally
I
go.
want to take my camera. You know, I was like, and I looked at her and I said the exact same thing to her. I was like, with my camera and my tattoos and my earrings and stuff, they'd probably think I'm just like otherworldly or something.
One of the things they don't own in those places, like Malawi is the fourth poorest country in all of Africa. They don't own a mirror. So these people don't even know what they look like. So when you take your camera and you take a picture of these people, when you turn the camera around and you show them the picture, most of them see it and they just lose it. They just laugh like hysterically.
They're like, "That's me."
Yeah, right.
That's
exactly.
crazy. But
So you would love it, man.
I'd love to shoot a little documentary out there.
Dude,
Yeah.
100%.
I'd love to just, maybe we can, maybe we could cook something up. Maybe we could get out there.
Weren't you thinking about doing something like that?
Yeah,
out
yeah.
there?
This last trip, I was going to try to ask everybody, one person in each village that we went to, like one generic question about like, what does Jesus mean to you? Or like, what does your faith mean to you? But I learned really quickly that like people sitting there with a camera in their face that they've never seen before, they just clam up, they don't really want to talk.
You're not going to get the answer.
Yeah.
that you
So I
want.
realized like maybe this is not the best approach. Maybe I need Scott and Hunter to come with me to get some better footage
I'll
from
just
these
pull
people.
up on people. That's my favorite thing, switching gears, just like pulling up on people and stuff like that. One of my favorite things that I do at weddings now is I just like go up and I start talking to people and I film. I'm like, "So tell me about the couple. What do you think about the couple?"
You give them a microphone?
Well, I mean, I have this mic on top of it, Sennheiser something. We'll drop it in the video right up here. You can click on and buy it if you want. I don't think my mama's going to buy it, but you might. But it picks up really good audio for just being
Really?
like an onboard microphone.
Like a directional kind of mic?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like most boom type mics will.
It's incredible.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, "Oh, I can use this.
Yeah.
Run it through Adobe voice enhancement and stuff
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Oh, you're cooking."
Dude, I like the times when you've given somebody a microphone and you're like, "What's going on?" And they like talk. I've started doing that because
the
of you.
funniest thing that I do, and like I have like these quips that I just they only come out on wedding days, and it's the funniest thing. I'm gonna ask y'all what you do, so get ready for this because I'll give you an idea of what I mean by that.
Goodness.
It's like I'll pull up to somebody at a wedding reception, and I'll be like, "All right, paint the scene for me right now," and they'll be all like, "All right, what's up? We're out here at such and such's wedding."
That's a good prompt.
Yeah,
honestly.
I'm like, "Paint the scene." Be like, "All right," and I'll be like, and like if we're doing like a first look and the groom is mic'd up, I'll be all like, "All right, dude, tell me your thoughts right now. What's running through your head?" He was like, "Oh, I'm nervous." One guy, he was like, "I really gotta poop." I was like, not going in the film.
Oh no!
I'm sorry. Had to make the director's cut. But yeah, what are some of y'all's like? What's some of y'all's like one-liners that you do for like poses and stuff like that like only you do?
Scott's probably heard me do a few. It's been a while since I've worked with Scott, but
Luke's got most of them.
I don't know, man.
I sit back and just.
Yeah, he doesn't say much.
You're fly on the wall.
I'm pretty
on it?
quiet. Yeah.
You're fly on the wall on it. That's crazy.
I will talk to guests and like, ask them how they know the couple and stuff. But I'm pretty laid back, pretty non-intrusive. So
You mind your own P's and Q's.
yeah,
I think I've learned from Scott to be a little bit more like that. I think you want to let the moment breathe.
Yeah.
And so, whereas I used to tell the bride, like, hey, while your mom's buttoning up the back of your dress, look down at your shoulder. And then I would say, your shoulder's hilarious. And that gets her to smile, I just let the moment happen. And just say, hey, think about your, groom and what he's going to be like when he sees you.
If I'm not interviewing people, or if it's not a moment where there needs to be like dialogue or anything like that I'm trying to capture, shocker, but I've shut up. I've stopped talking. I'm not.
Yeah.
I hate, because, it's so awful, especially at my expense. I have to edit this footage and I have to hear myself talk. I was like, dang, I'm stupid, actually.
You talking about this?
I'm talking like the footage afterwards. It's like, yeah, I have to deal with it afterwards. Like things I say on wedding days and everything.
Yeah.
I'm like, God, I'm stupid.
Dude, I've
Why
had
did
the
I
same
say
thought.
that?
I've had the same thought about
Like,
myself,
why did I
dude.
say that?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, jeez.
if I edit like a documentary edit, or if I do one, I'm never like hardly ever talking. Like I'm like there might be like 2 or 3 places throughout the whole
So
hour
are
and a
you
half
talking? If
documentary.
you're
edit.
giving any direction at all, you're giving direction before you start recording.
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes I will during,
Mhm.
but like you were talking, with the bride and the mother doing their dress, like, and I talk to brides about this when I'm on a call with them. I'm like, this is the only time this is going to happen in your life.
We hope.
Yeah.
We hope.
Yeah.
Too soon,
But that's the goal. This is the only time your mom's going to help you in this wedding dress,
right,
for the rest of your life. So you don't want to remember being told which way to look, how to put your hands, things like that, like interrupting the moment the whole time. Like when you see your pictures in your video and you see that 10, 20 years from now, you're going to remember how you felt in that moment,
And I have been so, especially here recently, after our own wedding, it really changed how me and Logan really viewed weddings and how we shot weddings. And one of the things that I really try to make sure our couples that we book with know is that your wedding day is your wedding day. It's not a photo shoot.
Yeah.
I can't stress it enough. It aggravates me to the core is whenever a groom is tired of taking photos on his wedding day. And I know we're videographers, but that affects us too. Ain't nothing worse than a groom that's not happy on a wedding day because he's sick of having to take photos with Tom, Dick, and Harry, Jarrell, and Lachelle. You know what I mean?
Love those guys.
Thank you.
There's no telling how many times I've heard a bride and groom say that, they're tired of smiling,
That should be the last thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wasn't tired of smiling on my wedding day.
No.
Good Lord, it was only because I knew I was going to get to see Luke Metzger for the next 3-4 days after
Let's
that.
go, man. Let's go.
That was crazy. I'll never forget it. I've been married for 24 hours, and I was eating Wingstop with Luke Metzger in Fresno, California.
Dude, that goes down.
That was crazy, wasn't it?
That is like a top moment.
I'll never forget it. We took him and Becca Laskowski out there, and it was me and Logan, obviously. This fella looks at me. He goes, so are the guys going to take one room and the girls are going to take the other one? I still haven't stopped thinking about it.
Oh my God.
Listen, just trying to make sure I can plan ahead,
I'm like, Luke, hop into bed with your boy. He's like, nope. Nope.
Didn't it end up that I had my own room? And like, you guys all stayed in the same room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would be like, he'd text me. He's like, can I come over? Can I come over?
I vaguely remember we ate wings and watched Brothers Martin's wedding films on like the Vizio like 20-inch TV in the Red Roof Inn hotel. Remember when we pulled up to the hotel? The person's
There's
like,
a security guard, bro.
yeah.
What no Red Roof
No,
Inn?
the cleaning person.
Yes.
They're like, can you get that homeless person away or something like that?
Yeah, the cop
I
showed
remember you
up.
telling
It
me
was
that.
nuts.
Oh, the
dude.
police officer.
Police
Yeah.
officer showed up. The cops showed up. Anytime the cops show up and I'm there, I didn't do it.
Hunter's like, we're staying at the Four Seasons Hotel. I'm like, oh, this is
No,
gonna be
for
nice,
real.
man. This is
I
gonna
wanted
be cool.
to stay. After we got there, I was like, it's like I was under the impression. I was like, Logan, we're gonna book the nicest hotel in Fresno. We stayed at the nicest hotel in Fresno.
Oh, we did. Yeah. Put that link on the screen.
Nope, dude, it was crazy.
Hunter, I think to this day, I've always said that's like one of the most beautiful places I've ever been. Is like going out there and witnessing you guys do your vows
Yeah,
out there. I
Just
guess
out
I
in the
never
mi-
really had done a lot of research on that area,
Mhm.
but leading up to that, I would
It's
tell
the most incredible place in the entire country.
I would literally tell my parents, like, hey, I'm going to Yosemite.
Mhm.
And I guess it was like at a family holiday or something. And my brother was like, you know, that's kind of like a big deal. Like Yosemite is a really beautiful place.
Mhm.
But until you've been there, you really don't
You
appreciate
really don't
it. you know?
appreciate it like that. One of my favorite things about going out there, though, is that I feel like me and him forget about this a lot. I don't even know if we even talked about it with you, but the movie Free Solo,
I've seen it. Yeah.
one of the cinematographers
Oh,
was out
dude.
there at the same time as we were.
I
Yeah, you
forgot
told me
about
that.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like a 600 millimeter like Sony G Master on his camera. You remember
I
that?
do, I
And we
do.
went over to him. We just got done. Me and Logan had just got done reading our vows, and we were going back to the car. And we see this guy with this ginormous like Hubble telescope looking lens. And we started talking to him. He was like, "Yay, congratulations to me and Logan." And you know, Luke just goes in there. He's just, we just start chopping it up with this guy. And turns out he was like, yeah, you see that person up there? They're climbing up El Cap right now. I go, no way. He's like, yeah, look. And the lens, you can see this guy's nostril hairs.
Dang.
It's crazy.
I thought Hunter's tears were from his vows, but they were actually from seeing the cinematographer out there
Nuts,
who he had
dude.
idolized.
You know, that's one thing. I got a buddy, Ben Settle. Ben, I love you, baby. He moved out to Jackson Hole right after my wedding. And he started doing like free climbing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And he would climb all sorts of stuff. And he was like, bro, film me coming out to Yosemite. I was like, no, I'm not doing that because he's thinking I'm going to climb these rocks with my camera with him. I'm like, dog, I can't even climb up a ladder. I'm being so serious. It's just so funny, dude. But
What's your year looking like with weddings?
dude, I mean, really, we've got a couple weddings in Clarksville over the next couple of weeks, and then we have a wedding with Miss Mallory Quaid Thomas.
You know, you've
And-
arrived when
No, seriously, I love you, girl. You're fantastic. The boys, Bowling Green, Elizabethtown, Hopkinsville, we got it.
best episode yet by far.
Was fantastic. Seriously, she's got it going on.
Hunter
whatever.
paid us to say that, so
No,
no,
I
I'm just
didn't.
kidding.
Here, take it.
Yeah, remember my Venmo?
Yeah, for real. Dude, no, she I have a wedding out in Colorado with her.
Cool.
I think he told me I'm coming the weekend after y'all.
Literally, right?
Yeah,
Vail?
the weekend after
Yeah.
y'all, yeah. And we fly from Denver to Pensacola. It's actually funny. You know where my layover is? Because it does that. They don't have direct flights from Denver to Pensacola. Guess where my layover is? Hey, Google, stop. Guess.
Where's your layover?
Nashville.
Are you serious?
It's in Nashville. I've
No
never
way.
had that in my life.
Where are you flying
That's
out of?
hilarious.
We're flying from Nashville to Denver, and then Denver to Nashville.
To
Pensacola.
Nashville. What? So you're going to Colorado?
So and then we go to Pensacola, but we're doing photo for that.
Oh, wow.
We're doing a lot more photo weddings, which I really love those. I
What?
feel like
Let me ask you that, Hunter. So I feel like Scott and I both kind of gotten into photo a little bit more. Did you find that your world opened up a lot more when you started offering photo and video?
yes, I was telling him on the business side of things, people are
Leave that
a
in.
lot. Yeah, ooh, you don't want to smell that crusty pig, baby. People are a lot more.
Dang, dude,
prone.
I do smell it. Whoa.
Come on, cuz.
Whoa.
People are a lot more prone to booking photo and video packages together. So it's opened up a bigger world for me. You know, we got a wedding in Pittsburgh that's photo and video.
You wouldn't have got it if you hadn't done both.
I mean, not necessarily, but I think the fact that we offer it is a lot more bigger of an upsell.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people these days are looking for all-in-one packages, or couples are looking for people that they know work well together.
Yeah.
You know, like, shout out to the people that I know we all work together a bunch with. Kate Phelps Photography, Michaela Jackson. Who else? Holler at me. Hit me with it. Let's go. Who else we got?
Lee and Travis.
Oh, of course, the boss hog himself, Brandon Hessen.
Wait, who's that?
Oh, come on, bro. White Noise Media, what you doing? Kenna Carmen, Bowen, what's up, baby? Let's keep this thing going. So I feel like I said, people are a lot more prone to doing that because, like, you know, I feel like, which I can say this because I'm not naming any names when I do this. I'm not spilling any tea. You're not going to find any tea spilled on this table, okay, honey? But when a couple has a vendor list where they know everybody works together well, I think it's absolutely crazy that it even comes to that point. Oh, the people that I paid really good money to act right on my wedding day, I have to worry about them working well together. You know, me and Scott were talking about this earlier. Me and Scott hung out for like 3 hours before we recorded this podcast.
I was a little late to the party, y'all.
It's fine. He was saying a man about a dog or something. But
Cat.
Bird dog. Anyways, I've lost my train of thought.
Vendors working together.
Yeah, you know, it's like I feel like back in the day, you know, we got a bunch of videographers here, but you know, some of us take photos, okay? So I can say this. Weddings were primarily, you know, people saw whenever it come to like what the couple was going to remember the wedding day by, for the most part. That was the photographer's thing, and it was the photographer's wedding, and it was pretty much the videographer was just there. Do you both feel like we've reached a point now where everybody, for the most part, is at a general understanding that you have to share the space? Do you think so?
It's probably 50-50 by now.
I worked with, so you guys were at a place in Beech Grove, Tennessee that I just shot at.
Yeah, we were
Same
just
time.
there.
Like,
White
y'all were
Dove Barn.
We all were at
Yeah.
the White Dove Barn, and I was there with a fantastic couple from northern Alabama. They were photographing that wedding, and they've been in the business for about 4 years. I'll put their @ on the screen so you can check them out. Fantastic couple. I had a great time working with y'all. If you see this, dude, it was only their second time working with a videographer.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
I believe it.
It's so crazy how that's still something that you run into because video is so popular. It's so crazy. I just like, but she was like, Hunter, that was the smoothest experience ever. She was like, we love you. I was like, send me Christmas cards. It was crazy. But did y'all like that place?
Yeah, it was pretty.
The
really
view,
pretty.
the view was insane.
Yeah.
It's the steepest driveway
cool.
I've ever driven up in my life, though.
They didn't give you your own golf cart?
No.
They gave us a golf cart.
They didn't give me
No,
a
I'm
golf
just kidding.
cart.
They didn't give us a golf
They
cart.
were like, you got to walk, fat boy. Give me your biggest wedding horror story right off the top of your head. Doesn't even have to be related to anybody you've worked with. It could be an incident. You know, it could be whenever both of you got like a flash flood. Remember that? You guys were riding the golf carts and stuff, and it like started raining really bad. You two? It was you two, wasn't it?
Was that with Kate and Brooke?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
it was.
It wasn't we weren't on a golf cart, though.
I wish. That would have been covered.
Yeah.
There was like 400 people in the middle of a cornfield. And we're with Kate and Brooke. And like the ceremony was about to start.
Yeah.
And they knew it was about to be like a typhoon rolling up in there.
Oh, God.
In the middle of Henderson, Kentucky. Henderson, Kentucky. And so literally it starts downpouring. And I'm trying to motion to Scott, like, just get my cameras. Get in the cameras.
Go.
And
But they did have a tent for the reception.
so the whole ceremony was in the tent. Yeah.
They had to move everything in there.
That's terrible.
And it was like, luckily they had those big signs, those big letter signs, because that provided a lot of light because it was dark in there. I remember Luke come in his Ona bag. It was full of water.
I'm like dumping water out of my like side bag.
Yeah.
Not not purse, man purse, but I'm like dumping water out of it. Don't put that in.
That's
But
crazy, your man purse.
I would say probably, Hunter, my craziest story to this day happened like probably 8 years ago. I was still pretty new into this. And I met this DJ at the beginning of the day at Indian Hills Country Club in Bowling Green. And I was excited about it. I was excited to meet these people. I hadn't really had a lot of experience. I skipped classes that day in college to like shoot this wedding. It's a Friday wedding. And man, I remember I just knew something wasn't right with the DJ. When I met him, I was like, man, something's just not adding up here. There's something about it. I hadn't met a lot of DJs, but I knew this guy, something just wasn't adding up. And then it all came crashing down.
I'm scared.
Right before the bride came out to walk down the aisle, homeboy didn't have Spotify Premium. So right before the bride walks out, Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Right before the bride comes down. And he had gotten up to use the restroom. So the whole ad plays while the bride is walking down the aisle. And I'm just kind of like, is this real life?
This is why if somebody has a pretty decent premium for their price and stuff, you're paying for people who could save you 15% or more on your car insurance. No, you're paying for
reliability.
Reliability, the reputation, they care about you, professionalism, stuff like that. A couple of good old boys that I'm sitting across from right now, they've been reliable for a very long time. This next portion of your podcast is brought to you by Scottfilmco, Lukemetzgervisuals, and Ezell Filmco. You know what we're about to do? We're about to take you back in time. We're about to go back into the Twilight Zone, for some of us at least. How long have you been in the industry for?
I started in the fall of 2013.
What about you?
Yeah, first wedding was 2012. I think I sent you that picture of me. And it's super embarrassing.
It's right here.
But my actual wedding was 2013.
Yeah. Mine was in October of 2017. And we're going to take you through a time machine. This is a new series in Creative Chaos, a new section of the Creative Chaos podcast where we react to things that will make you just be gracious about how far things can take you in life, where you come from. Always be grateful of where you started. And, we're going to show you we're going to react to each of our first wedding films today.
I think this is when I see my way out.
Oh, come on, brother. These wedding films are treasures for the couples, but it's a testament to how far our talents can get over the years. I think it's cool watching how far you can grow as a talent, and especially in like the photography and the videography industry. By no means are these wedding films if any comments we make about these are not any knock on the couple themselves, just like, dang, wow.
It's our stuff.
It's our stuff. Because I did do some questionable things. One of the things that I really just beat myself up on is like, one of the things I really love about people in general is that they'll upload a video to Facebook. They'll say, I do not own the copyright to this song. You think Sony or Universal cares that you posted that in the Facebook status?
In 2012.
Yeah, nobody cares, dog.
Yeah.
They're going to claim it. They have access to higher powers that you don't, especially on the internet. And one of the things that I did is I was putting copyrighted songs in my music, like in my wedding films. I was using EDM music. Everybody's be like, oh, well, Hunter, you still do that now. Well, you can do it on Instagram. I don't do that in wedding films that I get paid for.
Right.
Thank God for Instagram Reels. Trending audio is a lifesaver.
Yep.
It's incredible. But hey, we're going to run a brief advertisement of something. I don't know. We'll put something right here.
Geico, 15 minutes could save you 50. I'm just kidding.
Every time I go to the Krusty Pig, I leave with a smile on my face. Whether it's their pizza or that absolutely phenomenal pimento cheese on grilled artisan white bread, that's what I do at least. It's literally always a blast. The staff is incredible, always greeted me with a smile the moment I walk through the door. And they know to keep that beard cheese coming out for your boy. Lately, I've been housing the shrimp and grits. It blows my mind every single time. It takes me back to the first time I ever had it. Kind of like that one scene in Ratatouille. You know what I'm talking about. The Krusty Pig is an absolute classic. And dude, I drove all the way over here just to tell you about it. I love the Krusty Pig. Seriously. Hopkinsville classic, instant classic. You're in town, you're in the area. Please come support local business. I love them. They're located on the corner of South Virginia and East 7th Street, Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Baby, look, let me tell you something. Krusty Pig's where it's at. We'll see you.
Hey, are you looking to take the next step in your education but need something that actually fits in your life? Murray State University's Hopkinsville Regional Campus has flexible online programs built for working adults and busy families. You'll get personalized support from real people who want you to win, plus affordable tuition that keeps it within reach. Start today at murraystate.edu/Hopkinsville or email Shannon Slate, sslate@murraystate.edu.
Are you looking for local, high-quality meats? Step into the world of Futrell Farms, located right there in Cadiz, Kentucky. The Futrell family has been farming since 1952, and in 2020, they brought a true farm-to-table experience to their community. At their storefront, 22 Main Street in Cadiz, you'll find beef and pork that's raised, finished, and processed right there in Cadiz, with no added hormones or antibiotics. Pasture-raised, farm-fresh eggs are also available, along with whole half and quarter beef and whole and half pork. It really is a small piece of the farming world right here in our backyard. It's all locally grown, locally processed, and ready for your table. So if you're ready to step into the world of Futrell Farms, reach out to them on Facebook.
Clay Ahart, realtor with Homefront Real Estate based right here in Hopkinsville, Kentucky, and serving the surrounding areas. Whether you're buying or selling residential, commercial, or even farm and land, Clay's the right guy to call. Let him help you make your next move. Reach out to him at 270-498-3394.
The best part about this is that camera going? Yeah. The best part about this is that I remember in 2012, I was really proud of this film.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
Like I
this
said,
was
you know,
incredible.
Whenever I wanted to start doing this with y'all specifically, is like, this is not a knock on people that have gotten married, but it's just like, I'm still proud of this. I'm proud of this in different ways now, because it's like, in terms of like my creative journey, how far I've come since then, like,
Yeah.
a good thing about a creative person is, for the most part, they are never satisfied with their ceiling. They're always raising the roof, literally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a good way to say it.
So you told me, you know, you were really proud of this, you know.
At one point in my life, I was.
You know, and it's like, but you know, you should still be proud of it.
Yeah.
Because, like,
Yeah.
look, this is what got you in there.
For sure.
Yeah.
For
You
sure.
know?
Dude, I remember this film. I think they gave me, this is one of my best friends, Nick and Emily. Shout out to Nick and Emily Hoffman. They found out that I had purchased a Canon T3i with the stock lens. And I remember telling them, like, I think I could probably do this. Let me know, what your thoughts are. If I could just kind of show up and film some stuff. And so basically it was me convincing them to let me come to their wedding. Not really them wanting me to be there, other than just saying, if you want to come to our wedding, be a guest, but also bring your camera and film some stuff. So you're about to see a $50 Chick-fil-A gift card worthy wedding film.
Should we roll the tape?
I'm nervous, man.
All right, ready? 1, 2,
Gosh, I'm
3.
nervous. Oh no. Nice fade out, okay? That is a candle on the table.
This must have been handheld.
This was
Before
handheld.
the gimbal.
Yep, handheld.
Look at that low aperture, baby. Come on.
Look at this.
Never was much good at home.
I do like that song. I still love that song.
It's Ben Rector? Of course it is.
Wish I had some audio there,
I like the candid shots, though.
Okay, all right.
Like that.
Okay. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Got dizzy.
I'm already a little dizzy. Whoa. Oh, can't see the groom. Let's see. Oh, there he is. Oh, is that the photographer? Cool. This is the wide angle lens that an ex-girlfriend purchased for me to use. Okay, that's the marriage license?
Sometimes one you love can burn you.
I must have had a thing for candles.
It's just a fool that's looking
I obviously love
backward.
candles. Shout out Homesick.
Bitter heart
Oh,
turns
okay, we have the
love
reaction.
made to ash.
I'm digging this.
Okay, shooting through people. That's cool. Hey.
Oh wow.
Yo, I
That
didn't
was
remember doing
before your
that.
time. That was
Have you not
before-
watched this?
I didn't. No,
It's been a while.
I haven't watched this in years.
When I'm with you, I'm so alive. And you light up the dark, but
Oh.
I can't see.
That's pretty. That's a pretty random shot.
You belong to a boy like me. How you
That was some good cake. I do remember that.
like me. 'Cause you caught flame like a wildfire.
I added
When
that
I'm
light
with
leak in there.
you, I'm so alive. And you light up the dark, but
That's
I
pretty
crazy, bro.
I thought it was so cool.
That's pretty crazy,
How
bro.
you belong to a boy like me.
That's my mom and my dad.
How you belong to a boy like me.
That's something.
Bro, come on.
That was
Let's
good.
go. That was pretty good.
That's pretty
That
good.
was something.
Don't knock
That
yourself.
was still stand up today.
That was something.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Thank you
Better
for.
than my memo could have done.
Thanks for reminding me about my humble beginnings.
Dude,
Hunter.
come on.
I
We're going to
appreciate
start
it.
somewhere, you know?
The split screen thing was cool. I don't remember putting the two screens, like his reaction. Well, I might need to try that in my next film.
That is pretty awesome. Hey, I did do something like that. I
Did
use
you?
like motion VFX or something. They have a
Mhm.
split screen thing. You can I think it's real cool. I think, always trying something new in wedding films and stuff. But hey, you got to start somewhere though.
Honestly, yeah. I think I had used this is the iPhone like screen recording of the YouTube track of Wildfire by Ben Rector. And I had screen recorded the song so I wouldn't have to purchase it on iTunes for $1.29. That's how cheap
what
I was.
doing. That's what I was doing.
I still do that
Don't
today.
tell Music Bed.
I still do that sometimes.
I do.
No, that's the way I get. That's the way I get audio from for Instagram videos.
That's
and
what
stuff
I
like
do.
that. I screen
You-
record the sounds on Instagram.
Suddenly I feel way better about that, guys.
Dude, it's
Thanks.
okay. I just wish there was a more proprietary way to download YouTube videos.
Yeah. Yeah.
Everything that I use keeps on getting taken down.
Hmm.
Terrible. Hey,
That was
I like
humbling,
that,
man.
though. That was cool, man.
Honestly, man, I appreciate that.
When
I
did you start adding audio into your wedding films?
when?
Yes.
As in like scratch audio?
Just like in general, like when did you start using
Music or like spoken word? and,
spoken word,
yeah.
like people, like the officiant, stuff like that?
Man, it was probably pretty late into it. I would say probably like at least 2 or 3 years into it.
Really?
I started realizing that these people are giving toasts and these
Uh-huh.
people are we still rolling?
We're good.
Okay, good. I started realizing that people were using like people were giving toasts and the officiant sometimes would say something that I thought like, oh, that's kind of cool. So best investment probably that ever
Mhm.
made was the Sennheiser mic that would plug into your camera
Yeah.
and it had like a frequency.
Uh-huh.
And yeah, I remember seeing other people's films and hearing like speeches and the officiant and thinking like, wow, this could really take it to the next level.
I'm not even going to talk about my stuff until I get to mine.
Oh,
Because,
no.
dude, I was like, I can't believe I was doing some of the things. Like looking back now, you got to be grateful. It really makes you extremely proud of how far you've come, seeing your content now as opposed to how you started out. I've said about 15 different versions of that exact statement, but I
Yeah,
can't
yeah.
stress it enough. That's why we're doing this.
Yeah.
Is dude, but you know what?
Can I be honest about something?
What?
I think I told you this the other day. That film right there, I remember thinking, oh man, I need to do something with the color. So I took the file and I uploaded it to ViscoCam and put a filter on it at like
Oh, yeah.
25%. And then I exported it out and
Visco?
that's it. Yeah.
Oh my
That was my
God.
color grading process.
I think now.
Let me tell you though.
Uh-oh.
No.
Give it to me. What do you got?
You're talking about how we grow,
Mhm.
where we start, and now where we're at. When I started, before I ever started filmmaking,
Mhm.
I would do shorts with my daughter and son. I might pull some of those up. Those would
Dude.
be fun to watch.
Dude, that would be cool to see.
Well, you did one about coming home for Christmas here recently, didn't you?
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Thought I was watching a Toyota commercial.
I'll talk
Yeah,
about that. We
right.
I did, honestly. I stumbled upon it a couple days ago.
can watch that in a minute. I'll tell you kind of my inspiration for it. But yeah, like I would watch inspirational videos on YouTube, like stuff about Steve Jobs or Steve Jobs.
Who?
Stuff about Steve Jobs, like just doing just saying things that are inspirational. Other YouTube videos just to give me the courage to start doing it, you know. But ever since then, since I started, a day doesn't go by that I'm trying to learn something new or
If you're not
to make
pushing
myself
yourself to the
better.
max, dude, I feel like you're not fully advantaged. You're not taking full advantage of, you know, the opportunity that's been placed in front of you. If you're not constantly trying to reinvent the wheel. Are you kidding me already?
No way, dude.
Hey, Google, stop.
No, this could be your longest episode. I've ever showed you my high school music videos in my bedroom. That's how I
No.
started videography, was because I love music so much.
Dude, I think it's time we take a trip back to Ravenstone Lane.
You know, I was telling my wife and daughter last night, I was like, I had made a bunch of T-shirts with Ravenstone films on it.
Dog.
I should have brought I do have a hoodie, like a jacket hoodie
Uh-huh.
that I had made, but I had probably 30 or 40 T-shirts with my logo on it. And
How many did you sell?
0.
Oh, come on, bro.
So I would give them away to my brides, you know?
You would give them to your bride.
And
dude.
I was like, this is kind of a dumb idea. So I put them all in a box. We were like moving or something. I put them all in a box and took them to Goodwill. My wife,
There's some person out there with Ravenstone
my
merch.
wife is like,
Serious?
what if you saw a homeless guy wearing your shirt? What'd you do?
Brother. Dude.
Serious right now? You get me Goodwill?
Yeah.
So
Probably throw them away. but-
me and Logan have been doing a lot of you're about to cry whenever I say this to you. Logan and I have been doing a lot of cleaning out our closets and stuff. And there was there's a website where I get a bunch of weird t-shirts from. It's called SHIT okay, .com. And there was a t-shirt that I bought that it's a play on Chuck E. Cheese. And it's Chuck E. Cheese smoking a Marlboro cigarette. And it says, "When I die, bury me inside the rat casino." I took that to Goodwill. Somebody's going to be walking around Hopkinsville with a rat casino Chuck E. Cheese cigarette t-shirt.
Probably the same person that ended up with a Ravenstone Films.
yeah.
You know what? Without further ado, let's check out Jessica and Logan, a wedding film by Christopher Scott Carroll.
What'd you shoot this with?
This was on my T3i.
You had a T3i too?
I think
Come on.
I had a
Dude.
470 maybe.
Dude, here we go. And a Christopher Scott film, baby.
Couldn't decide on my business name.
Oh, you have audio in here. That's a cool shot.
All right, pause it.
What's up?
Did you see that shot?
Yeah. What about it?
Is that your PVC pipe?
No.
No way.
Did you make this?
So,
You're kidding. No way, man.
so yeah, this is my homemade slider.
How does this work?
So this is a cutting board
Yeah.
from Walmart.
Uh-huh.
A bunch of stuff I got at Lowe's. These are what bearings
Mhm.
put in skateboards. So I bought a bunch of skateboard wheels, took the bearings out,
Dang.
and you put the PVC pipe, and it rolls.
Hold on, let's test it out with your water bottle real quick. All right, roll it.
It rolls along the PVC.
Yo.
Honestly, it's pretty smooth though.
That's pretty cool.
And
That's pretty smooth.
camera will go up here
Uh-huh.
on the the ball head, the head or whatever.
No way.
Camera up here. And yeah, that's crazy.
How much for one of those?
Probably costs as much as it would for a real slide.
I have a Edelkrone one over there.
Can I see it? Dude, this is like heavy.
I could not believe I used that.
This is like heavy duty, man.
I had probably 3 or 4 foot of PVC pipe.
Hey, one of the things I wanted to talk about was being practical, okay?
This
That's-
is being practical.
I made my gear.
What about your audio for this?
Let's play a little bit.
Okay. That's so funny you brought that.
That's the only thing I kept from the old days.
Is that a reflection shot?
Yeah. I
Come
was
on.
so nervous. I still remember being so nervous for
God, this looks
sweating.
good.
I think I used a glide cam.
Really?
Did you?
I used that for several years.
I like the cuts. Yeah, the fade outs.
My man was going crazy in iMovie.
Oh, yeah. That's what I used.
Did you?
Dude.
You really like makeup shots, didn't you?
Hey.
You know, I don't even film that stuff anymore whenever it comes to all that.
Mm-mm. She talked really low.
So you talking fast, dude?
You like that?
Dude, hey, you know, you're a lot closer to a B than I would have been. Let's be serious here.
I like the fade out or the out of focus.
Yeah. That was a big thing.
That's a big deal. Is that the groom?
There's a slaughter shot. I'm going to see if we can see once we get to the ceremony shot.
Nice.
I don't know how long this is.
Is that you tying the tie?
I remember this like it was yesterday.
Do you?
Watching it back.
Where was it?
Huh?
Where was it?
It's in Barron County somewhere.
Yeah, okay. Dude, that's a good shot.
We can skip past. I don't know how much longer it is.
Song change?
This is the groom telling his dad some wise words.
Oh,
Or the dad telling the groom wise words.
That's awesome. Hold on. You cooked here.
Oh, pause
That's
it.
the
Pause
microphone.
it. Pause it. Go back just a second.
Uh-oh.
all right. You're kidding. No way,
Now,
Scott.
now that
No way,
go
dude.
back to the groom. I don't know if you can see it. That might be the DJ's mic. I can't remember.
Can I
I don't know
zoom
if you
in?
can see mine. Okay,
No way.
Hold on, let's break it down.
I think it is mine. Okay,
Here we go.
so my mic.
Uh-huh.
I got a sample here.
Let's go.
Are those Apple AirPods?
You're
Full
kidding.
AirPod.
Earbuds.
That's
Apple
Airbud.
This is pre-
Airbud. My boy Airbud making his way back to the movies.
So
Wait, it's just one.
yeah, I cut one off. I cut this earpiece off to here.
No
Used a black Sharpie
way.
and made this black. And then I plugged in this part to my phone
Oh my God.
and used like the recording app.
Did you stick your phone in his pocket?
I think I put it in his inside pocket.
Oh my
So your phone is in his jacket.
Yeah.
Your phone.
And it's recording from that.
The things we do.
What if somebody called you?
again.
What if somebody called you in the middle of the ceremony?
How wasn't that important?
Yeah, and like imagine if his ringtone was "Buy You a Drink" by T-Pain and that plays off in the middle of the ceremony.
I could imagine that.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Or FaceTime. FaceTime, like your phone can be on silent and it'll
my
go off.
God.
I forgot I must have had put some type of wind screen on there, but
Dude.
we can skip. It's a longer than
No. We're
Like I said,
locked in, honey.
They got that feature film link.
We're locked in.
They got the big package on this one, didn't they?
Yep. At least there's some audio.
That's pretty advanced. Oh. Ooh, grabbing the tie.
Oh.
No wonder you went out of focus. Okay.
Man, I know that boy was spunt around crazy after he got back that way. Man was like, whoa. Bro, I gotta tell both of you though, like, these are pretty good though.
Dude,
Both of them.
that's high praise.
No, seriously.
is
Like,
way
I'm
better.
very proud of 2014, 2013 Luke and Scott. These look really good.
For not knowing what we're doing, it's decent.
Who's the Oh, okay, there's the photographer, yeah. Is that Lindsey Jones? I'm just kidding.
All right. Little focus pull.
I was big on focus pulls then.
Dude, come on.
I'm noticing the fade out to black and fade in.
Yeah.
Like
I was big on
every
it.
shot.
I was big on those too.
Like right here.
Boom. That was kind of the thing back then.
Boom.
Is fading in and out.
Yeah.
I think in mainstream media too, that was a real big thing. Like the way people edited things and stuff.
Yeah. Ooh, I like how they kissed in the last part of the song.
Okay.
What font is that?
No idea.
Hey, there it is.
Logo.
Ravenstone, Christopher Scott Films, baby. You know what it is. Dude, clear mind, clean code, chill step for deep work. We're not doing that. Hold on.
3 different like business names all in one.
Dude, I did not know that was your name.
So,
Christopher Scott Films?
That only lasted a short period of time.
how did we get that? How did we get that gig?
Oh, I went to school with the mom,
Mhm.
and I wanted to get into films, wedding films or films, because I'd seen Rob Adams on YouTube,
Mhm.
and then I saw Ray Roman, and I was like, man, I can do this, you know.
Ray Roman, baby. You want to come on the pod? You can come on anytime.
But I was like, at the time, I was like doing like short videos with my kids and stuff, and I saw those videos, and like I saw her daughter was getting married, and I was like, you know, I'm getting into this, and wonder if I could film this. So I did it for free, and I did the first couple for free because I knew the people, and then after
You had to
that,
build your portfolio.
Gotta start somewhere, dude. You know, I love it. But dude, these are really freaking good.
Without further ado,
I'm proud of both.
Ezell Filmco's
The
first
artist
ever-
formerly known as Hunter Ezell Videography.
The Eclipse video. Oh, wait. No, the
No.
wedding film.
So, fun fact about that, before we get rolling on this, I'll give you a little history on it. After I posted This Is Eclipseville, my claim to fame in 2017, a girl by the name of Michaela Houchins, bless her heart, love her to death, she messaged me and took a chance on old boy. She said, Hunter, can you film my wedding like this? I was like, yeah, electronic music and Lumafade transitions? Yeah, sure, I'll do it. Dude, it's so crazy that she got married right across the street from where Logan, my wife, grew up at. Right across the street. She had her reception there. It's just so crazy how life works its way out. And it's like, we plan on building a house on the same road that I filmed my first wedding at.
Dude, that's deep.
that's crazy.
It's nuts. It's so insane. And I just had that perplexing reality go through my brain right now. A video by the artist formerly known as Hunter Ezell Videography.
Dude, you got 5,400 views. That's pretty
Oh
good.
my God.
Oh,
Just play it. Just play it.
Is this from Facebook?
Yeah, I'm going to do this. way.
Okay.
no. Oh, man. Phil? Oh, there you go.
Here
Is
we
that
go.
it?
Are y'all ready for absolute cinema?
What'd you
Here we
shoot this
go.
with?
So I shot this with a Panasonic G7 and a DJI Phantom 3 Standard and a Zhiyun crane.
Wait. You had a drone?
Yeah.
Dude.
I had a drone before I had a camera.
Are you serious?
People thought I filmed wedding films with
with the
drones.
drone.
Yes, like all of it. They were like, so how do you fly it in the house? I'm like, oh my God, Sharon and Karen, get it together. All right, here we go. Without further ado. Wait,
Best,
here we go.
best for last, right? Ooh,
Ooh, nice.
Don't lie to me.
you used the same LUT as I did.
It was honestly, it was Kyler
Was it Visco
Holland.
Cam? Visco Cam?
Kyler Holland. It was KH LUT 3. I used it on everything.
I don't think I had one.
Isn't it so funny how the pattern in every single last one of these films that we've showed has been filming details?
Oh, yeah. And makeup and hair.
Yes.
Flowers and
Like the prep. Oh, we're shaving? Wait, can you go back for a second to that last shot?
No.
No, go
We're
back
not doing
when he's getting the
that.
jacket
I know
on.
exactly
Hold
what
on,
you're
hold on.
doing.
Go
I know
back.
exactly what
Go
you're gonna
back to the
say.
jacket shot. All right, next one. Hold on. Pause. Pause.
Oh,
Hold on a second. Go back,
hold on.
dude.
I know exactly.
Yes, dude. Look at this guy watching you.
Dude.
Hold on. Yes,
bar
dude.
right here?
Watch this guy right here. Take it like 1 millisecond. Go back. Yes, dude. Look at him looking back at you, dude. What's his deal?
should have cropped him out.
I don't know. Bro, it's just like, I don't know. Like, look at that light coming in.
Ooh, nice.
You know, I just noticed this is in like CinemaScope.
With the black bars?
I stayed doing that. I loved it.
It's like 2.6 or something.
Ooh, cool transition.
Thank you. I tried my best. One of the things that it just didn't come up in my head at all that I wanted to do. Look, there's a grave in the back. That's nuts.
Oh, wow.
One of the things that really just like blew me away that I did not do whenever I was just getting started out, I wouldn't film the full ceremonies.
Mm-hmm.
Was that something that everybody just didn't do? Like, did you guys film full ceremonies? Because I didn't.
With one camera. It was
yeah.
tricky. It was
Well,
really
yeah, I just had one camera, so.
Bro, you're doing slow motion with this? That's good.
I filmed everything in 4K 60.
4K 60 for your first wedding?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But I would submit I would deliver in 1080p.
Dude, how close were you?
I was right behind him.
I wish I could have seen you.
For a while, that was all people would see whenever I was just getting started.
Yeah.
Is the groom would see the bride, and then they'd see big Bubba right behind him. Like, $2017.
Good. That's good.
He wiped the sweat
Oh.
with her hand.
Nice
I
transition.
love it, dude. Like, it was such a good day, though. Looking back on it, just like I love seeing like this. It just takes me back.
Handheld? Handheld?
Yeah.
No,
Really? You had a
Gimbal.
gimbal? You had a
Crane.
gimbal?
I had a grain.
Oh,
I had a
design
grain.
you. That's right, yeah.
Look, still, that's a fantastic shot, bro. Look, fantastic shot. I love it.
I wish I could see you filming this shot right here. Oh. Nice.
I like the ending.
No climbing
No,
on rocks
you see
or
the sign up
waterfalls.
there?
Oh, honey, we're just getting started.
Okay.
Oh, it still keeps going?
Oh, we still got some.
Reception.
If this is muted right here, you already know what's up. No copyright in this video, baby.
Just imagine the most dubstep song you've ever heard.
No, literally.
Dude, you good candle shot, you know.
Hey, that's how you can tell somebody's first wedding video. Bunch
When-
of candle shots, huh?
There's
Candles and
like
flowers.
a 10-second clip of a candle.
I wasn't the best at mixing audio yet.
No, dude, this is good. Gotta get that iPhone shot.
Oh, was that Maddie Wyckoff on FaceTime? It was. Hey, girl, what's up? You're getting married in a couple weeks. I love you. Congratulations.
Of course, get people eating, right?
What's the speed ramp?
I like
Come
that.
on,
Yeah, I like that
cuz.
speed ramp.
Speed ramps are big.
Back in the day, they were. This is so Sam Colder inspired.
It's like Peter McKinnon. Was he big on those? Peter McKinnon was big on the, and Dallas Wilson.
Yeah.
Dallas.
Shout
was
out
big on
Dallas Wilson. What's up, dog?
the speed ramps.
Love and puts up with my dog. My baby girl.
Oh,
Michaela's been ready
Oh.
for this day since the first
Okay.
time I
What's
met
these
her.
flicker glitch transitions in a wedding film?
I need to try that.
Come on, cyberpunk wedding film.
Oh
Whoa.
my gosh.
Ooh, dude. Okay, that was a good speed ramp.
It-
There's a time. Oh, another one. Cool. Oh. How long did it take you to edit this?
an afternoon.
Really? You did the whole thing?
You
in an
want to know
afternoon?
something crazy?
That's impressive.
Dude, this happened on a Saturday. I had their film back to them by Wednesday night.
You still do that?
No. I met them at Panera Bread.
This couple?
And I showed them. Yes. I met them at
show
Panera
film?
Bread.
Like a premiere?
Yes. And I put
That's
the music
funny.
at the end of it. Why did I do that? Why
Oh,
did
that's
I do
good,
that?
dude. That's real
Just a
good.
shout out.
Shameless plug.
You about
Hey,
100
literally.
Ezell.
Bro, it's crazy, dude. It's so awesome. But like, bro, come on.
Hold on a second. Scott, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
Thank you.
Yes,
I appreciate that.
Clap.
But hey, for real, y'all too, dude. Like,
Dude, that was good. That was real good. For your
Hey,
first wedding film,
can
both
I just
of you.
say we've come, at least we've gotten better.
yeah.
Come
I mean-
a long way. Not, yeah.
yeah,
No,
right.
we've done pretty good.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, like, you got to look at what else is out there, though. I mean, I can say there are worse films out there. If I'm just going to talk,
Oh, for sure.
there are worse out there.
That's true.
yeah.
Dude. But like, you know, I mean, got to think all the other weddings that we've like filmed, everything that we've done since then. It's like, bro. For starters, though, I think we knocked it out pretty well.
Hmm.
All of us. This has been such a fun episode.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm like
Such a fun
leaving this episode more inspired than when I got here.
You
To
can,
just
like,
go
look
crush
at where
it,
you
dude.
if you got to see, you know, it's kind of like climbing a mountain, dude.
Mhm.
You climb the mountain, you see how far you come. You look down, you see how far you come. Watching your first wedding film, seeing how far you come since then, it's crazy. But you know, one more topic that I wanted to hit while we're talking about this, you know, you brought out your slider and stuff. What are some practical things y'all are still doing on wedding film, like wedding days?
Mhm.
One of mine that I was going to tell y'all that I do now, I have a DJI Mic 2. You know, I know, especially at my wedding, like y'all tapped into the audio system with like a Tascam, like
Mhm.
10WO or something like that.
Said that what that was?
Hmm.
With like the XLRs and stuff like that. I'm speaking another language to so many people that watch this podcast on a regular basis. But you know, I learned a long time ago that not all DJs like EQ and mix the same.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just doing things my own way. I take a DJI mic, I press record on it. It's the one that has the noise. It has the noise cancellation on it. It has a magnet. I'll put the magnet on top of the mic, and they just go up and they just do it. That's it. That's all I do.
Mhm.
You know. And I thought I was real cool for the longest time. The little mic sleeve with the Sony recorder in
Yeah.
it.
Dude, that's
Turns
it.
out everybody does that
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Yeah.
I don't know anybody that still taps into audio. I don't. I mean, unless y'all do, that's cool. But I don't know anybody that does
Yeah.
that anymore.
I never have. I never have.
I will do it just as a backup anymore, but anymore, like I don't get any audio, or it's just messed up.
Mhm.
Like I just can't trust plugging in a DJ anymore.
I feel this kind of comes full circle to that DJ that did not have Spotify Premium, but not all DJs have been super reliable, you know, to me.
Mhm. Not
so-
all DJs are the same.
Well, that's maybe a better way to say it. Yeah, Logan, edit that out. Not all DJs are the same, and so you're not going to find consistency across the board.
Yeah.
Get it? Across the board?
Across the board.
Across the DJ board.
Hey, real
There we
quick,
go.
while we're here, we got to shout out our DJs real quick.
Mikey B, baby. Mikey B.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to say one.
All
You
right,
say
all right,
another
all right.
one. I got a couple that I want to say.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, shout out Jonathan Wells, DJ Dan the Man, Dan Harton. Shout out Mikey B. Shout out Quiet Desperado. What y'all doing, baby? Put it together for my boys. Come on. I love y'all. Oh, Mike Emmerich. I can't forget Mike Emmerich. Oh my God, he's gonna kill me. We bring the party, the be-all, end-all experience live in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Yep.
You want it, he's got it. Y'all worked with him?
Yeah.
Oh my
Haven't met him
God.
before.
I love you, Mike. I hope you have fun in Florida.
When I say they've made our job
Whole
easier,
9 yards. Sorry.
whole 9 yards, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah. When I
dude.
say they make our job easier, I mean it. Like they basically handle all the reception to the end of the night.
Whenever you know you have a good DJ, whenever the photo timeline stops at the reception, in my opinion, because they got it from there. In my opinion, whenever it comes to me filming a wedding and everything, I'm chilling the rest of the night. You know, once they walk in, I don't have to worry about getting things. The flow is in the hands of the DJ, you know, and the rest of the reception is in the palm of their hand. A good DJ will get you that dancing footage, will get you those dancing photos. You know what I'm talking about? A couple of these guys, they have a fantastic way of getting people out on the dance floor. All right, y'all, we're going to do one big giant group photo.
Hands in the air.
Hands in the air. And then he starts playing Dancing Queen.
Yeah.
A bad DJ is
Always
going to play
Dancing
Turn
Queen.
Down for What by DJ Snake.
It's
I'm like,
always.
you know.
You're talking about practical things, though, Hunter. I feel like practically speaking, like audio has continued to be a big thing, and microphones in general, like the little Sony recorder. Scott taught me not long ago, actually, a really good tip, and that is to put the little Sony recorder on the table where the bride and groom are sitting during speeches, during toasts or roasts. And some things you capture is actually pretty good.
Getting them like reacting to the speeches and stuff. Is
Matter of
really
fact,
cool.
I think we did it with you and Logan.
You did.
Yeah.
Because I was over here saying some off the wall stuff. I just know you going back through that footage. You're like, man, this man says a whole
Well, I
lot
remember
of stuff.
you noticed, I think, Scott coming up to you guys and like placing this recorder. You're like, what is
I
this?
thought he put a gift card on the table.
I don't know.
Starbucks gift card.
Yeah, literally.
Ruffled Willow gift card.
Hey,
you know?
for real, shout out Ruffled Willow, located in Hopkinsville, Kentucky,
Loving the
Fort Campbell
display.
Boulevard.
Loving the display.
Come on. Hey, look, if I shouted you out, I expect you to share this podcast to your Instagram. Okay, love you, mean it.
What do you do practically, Scott?
Oh gosh. Well, I don't know. Recently, I've just cut my gear down to not bring just a ton of stuff.
Dude, if I can, I'm fitting everything in a fanny pack. If I'm not, I can't
Like
fit
everything?
if I have my C70, I'm talking gear wise though, outside of cameras and everything.
Yeah, sure.
If I can fit, because I started using my DJI like Mini. Like I use my Mini more than anything. I haven't flown my Air in forever.
You have the Mini 3?
The 4. I have the 4. Dude. And if I can fit that, my controller, my task cams, my DJI mics, and my Sony recorder, and a couple other batteries, and my Peter McKinnon Nomadic fanny pack that goes in the top of the Peter McKinnon bag, dude, it's a lifesaver.
Yeah.
But, you know, as I rack up in age, you know, each year I get a new high score in the age department. I'm like, dude, I have got to do something about this. You know, I told him, I was like, we film with these monopods now.
Dude.
Greatest investment I've ever made. But like I told him and his jaw hit the floor. I said, I was freehanding speeches.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was
You would never really
freehanding-
know.
I was freehanding speeches. And I'm like, I can't do this.
How are your
no more.
arms?
Well, my back feels better.
I'm sure it does.
You know, Prime Day, I got a second one of these iFootage Cobra 3s, and Logan was like, oh, Hunter, this is the greatest thing you've ever done. She was like, my back don't hurt no more. I'm like, that's because you're doing bar classes, and you're working out, and we're doing this. And she's like, yeah, thank you.
You know, one practical thing, too, I feel like I can't leave out is you guys have almost convinced me to go handheld.
Yeah.
You heard it here first. But there are times in the day when I'll take my camera off the gimbal, and one of those being like the bridal prep.
Yeah.
And I just feel like you get so much more genuine and authentic moments if you're not obviously filming with a gimbal or something that looks like you're driving a motorcycle.
There are few things that are certain in life. Life, death, taxes, and Luke Metzger with his Ronin and his Canon R3.
Dude. Old Faithful,
the
man.
Day I see
There
you
it
without
is.
That, I'm
Old Faithful,
The
man.
day Luke Metzger
Honestly-
jumps off of his R3.
Honestly, that probably is all you guys have ever seen me with.
that is the only
As
thing
long
I've
as
ever
you've
seen
ever
you with.
known me.
It's the only thing I've ever seen you
Before
with.
I met you, I was 100% monopod. And I can't lie. One time I picked it up and like carried it around and like tried to get a cool smooth shot.
Dude, no.
Realized it
Like
wasn't
I
a
said,
gimbal.
no. Things are happening in the world, you know, tsunami. I don't know how bad the tsunami was to happen this morning, but they must have heard Luke was thinking about jumping a pony. Oh,
You heard it here
God.
first, man. I think practically speaking, just the lighter the setup, the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I shot, I was telling him the other day when I shot handheld first time, when I went to edit the footage, I was like, I'm never doing this again. Because I was so used to the gimbal
Yeah.
and everything being level and smooth.
Yeah.
And I just got to the point where I was like, I want to shoot a different way. I hardly ever do slow motion anymore. And like, it's just so much easier to film documentary style with handheld and to just be free to move one way or another without waiting for the gimbal to catch up, you know? And
I've gotten in this mindset that I would like to film weddings. Like I talk about it all the time with people whenever it comes to booking weddings and everything. I'm heavily inspired by movies whenever it comes, because at the end of the day, I want a wedding film that I produce at least to look like a movie. I want it to be like a film of your wedding day, you know? That's what we call them, wedding films. And I often find myself taking inspiration from movies like here recently, like 1917. You know, it's supposed to be like a single shot throughout the whole movie.
Dude, I love that movie.
I did a shot this time last year. I filmed it up in Madisonville at Mar Park.
Dude, Mar Park.
Park, dude. I did a single shot. The bride was talking. I'll put the film right here on the screen so you can see it. And I'll play over this. But it was a single shot. Like, she walked, she was talking to people. I went around her, and she was like, wow, this is my wedding. So freaking cool. But, like, I want to do more single shot things like that. But it's just really hard in the heat of the moment.
Literally.
You know, there's so many creative things I want to do. But whenever I do pull them off, it's incredible. You know, like I do these in-camera TikTok transitions. I did that with another film that I did this past weekend. I shot with the edit in mind. I feel like a lot of times that's what a lot of people do. It's a whole other podcast episode.
I feel like what we just viewed from 2017 was exactly what you just described as a wedding film experience.
A wedding film experience. Y'all, it's about that time. Our time together has come to a close.
Hunter's bedtime.
Yeah, sorry. I'm a grandpa. No, but dude, do y'all have anything y'all want to say to the viewers right now? If you do, say it right there.
Follow Kate Phelps Photography. I'm just kidding.
Shout out Kate Phelps. Shout out Duncan Paul. Shout out Pierce Paul.
Cut that.
We're shouting out everybody.
Cut that.
You got anything you want to say or no?
Well, I would say just like some of the things that we've kind of core talked about is just like growing and not being afraid to start, you know.
Thank you to the people that have taken chances on us.
Yeah, that have believed in us and sacrificed for us to get to where we are now. Not that we've made it in any way, but like just that we've grown. We actually had the faith to start.
And being able to be a self-sufficient entrepreneur in the wedding industry in the South is incredible.
I remember the day after Nick and Emily's wedding, going to a pawn shop and having to pawn my favorite electric guitar. It's a cherry red Fender Stratocaster to pay my rent because I was too embarrassed to ask my parents for money. And now you fast forward and realize that God has given us jobs to do and put us at these weddings to serve these couples. And I'm humbled. I'm really humbled by what this has become for all three of us.
Yeah.
We are filmmakers. Obviously, we're filmmakers, but I think more than filmmakers, I don't know where I'm going with that. More than filmmakers, we're what?
We're servants, I guess.
Yeah, we're servants.
Yeah.
I mean,
Preachy. Got to get preachy somewhere in here.
Hey, it's fine, Pastor.
well, and I'll go with that too. Like, it's just, we have been, like, I feel like Christ has given us a gift you know, to use to serve people and to hopefully, you know, show others who he is through us by that gift.
Incredible.
And I think if we, you know, some people don't use the gift they've been given and don't really figure out what it is, but you know, we're still going and doing this, so there's something to it, you know. So we're meant to be.
It's
doing
sustaining
this.
for a reason. You know?
I think I know what I was
awesome.
going to say earlier. That's a really good point. I feel like every wedding is a new opportunity to show up and share with people what God has given to us.
Right. Absolutely. And I think it's the fruits of your labor too, showing how far you've come, you know? You know, I mean, like, just like you could decide you don't want to do this anymore. I've always said the moment that I don't enjoy doing this anymore, I'll go do something else, you know?
You know, I've been filming weddings every year since the end of 2013, and I've never felt like I was burning out. You know, you hear that from some people that film weddings and stuff, but it's just been such a passion for me to film and
it's
be
whenever your
creative.
heart's in the right place, whenever you do this, you know? We could go on and on about people capitalizing on the wedding industry in all the wrong places. But, you know, when your heart's absolutely in it, I don't think you necessarily get burnt out. I just think you're just physically tired, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right. It was tough when I had like 10 weddings backlog, you know, and I was like teaching at the same time and like doing all this stuff.
But you have a 10 wedding backlog now, and that's all you have to do. I think of it as a blessing. You know, I think about all the love that I have to sit through, and I have to sift through all the happy moments. I don't get bummed out about that. You know, I have to give myself moderation because I want to get them all done at the same time. But it's like, dude, you know, like, I mean, I've stopped. Like, I said earlier that the first film that I delivered, I had it done in 3 days. You know, it's like, it's not like that no more. I got to operate like a business.
I think to sum it all up, what are you going to say?
Nothing.
I think to sum it all up is to say it is a gift, and it's not a gift that we take lightly or take for granted.
Right.
What do they say? You know, do something you love and you never work a day in your life. So the fact that people would take a chance on us and give us a job means a lot.
There was a shirt brand that I would wear all the time. In fact, whenever you get a wife, she steals your clothes and she wears them to bed. And
you never find them.
Oh, me.
Yeah, and there's the shirt, Logan wears it all the time. It's from a brand called Start, ST Heart. And whenever I first started filming anything, I found this brand and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever because they had shirts that said, and I still have stuck by it, and I still want to get a tattoo of it because it means the absolute world to me, and it's been what I embody my whole entire, like, my early careers or my filming days. It was like, do something and let it consume you. And I truly 100% believe that living by that has gotten me to where I am because I wake up, I think about the podcast, I think about filming, I think about who I'm going to have on next, I think about the weddings I have to edit, you know.
Now you're going to think about sliders and AirPod.
I'm going to think about
Airbuds.
But, you know, speaking of doing something and letting it consume you, I hope you have enjoyed this episode of the podcast. I hope you are not afraid to take a chance on yourself. Put your best foot forward. And, you know, if you ever are getting married in the near future, we've got 3 options sitting right here at the table for you. My name is Hunter Ezell. That's Scott Carroll. That's Luke Metzger. And we'll see you next time, all right? Love yourself. We'll see you later.